Hey everybody, if you just clicked on this video, thank you and welcome to my channel. My name is Barbara, I'm 52 years old and I have adult braces. No, they don't have kid braces and adult braces, I'm just 52 and I have braces. So I'm saying adult braces for anyone that wants to correct me. So a couple of things have been brought to my attention. We're going to talk about my update. I'm 8 months in with my braces. Last month, I really wasn't liking how my teeth were looking because they were really spaced out at the top, but they have gone back to where they need to be going. I have lace ties and wire at the bottom. I still have one fang that needs to turn around. So they have the lace ties on them and the wire to hold the teeth in place. And at the top, I have wires. They took the lace ties off and I have power chains. That's to hold these front teeth in place. And we're going to talk about being afraid to go to the dentist. I am definitely someone who was afraid to go to the dentist. I hadn't been to the dentist in a very long time. I'm going to say like maybe 10 or 15 years. No, my teeth weren't messed up and I didn't have plaque all on my teeth, but I did have plaque underneath my gums. So because I was afraid to go to the dentist, I almost could have been looking at a catastrophe. But I was one of those kids who lived in the, I'm going to say, residential hood when I was growing up. And we didn't have the nice dentists like they have now that talk to you and was like, oh, little Barbie, it's going to be okay. No, we had somebody's little grandfather that worked in the dentist's office that did not play games. When you walked in there, he knew you was going to be a screamer and a holler and a kicker. You got in that special little chair that they strapped you to and strapped you down. Well, I ended up pulling that chair up out the floor. So that just made my dentist life, from me being a little kid up until adult, very traumatic. I hated going to the dentist. But as I got older and my children grew up, I decided that I wanted to start doing things for myself. So getting my teeth fixed was one of the things that I wanted to do. So I started like putting some money up and I decided to go to the dentist and see what was going on. So when I went there, because I knew I hadn't been to the dentist in like forever to get my teeth cleaned. They were saying that my teeth were in really good condition, but underneath the gums, I had a couple of plaque pockets that needed to be cleaned before I could get braces. And I was almost in the process of having periodontal disease. That's when the plaque starts eating away at the bone and the tooth underneath the gum. So I started getting my teeth clean last year. So they wanted me to come every 6 months. And I asked them if I could come every 3 months and just have treatments done because I didn't want problems of me losing my teeth at 50-some years old. So when I went, I was still afraid because I was thinking about when I was a little kid and the grandpa man that worked at the dentist's office. And I got over it because they put a numbing gel on your gums and they give you a shot. And when I went, I had my whole mouth done. So it's in 4 sections, one on this left side, right side, right side at the bottom. So they usually don't clean your mouth at the same time, but because I was afraid, I wanted to get it done that same day. So I ended up getting 8 shots. And it really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And the dentist and the nurse's assistant, they were very calming and they assured me that I was going to be fine. They told me what was going on. I told them I did not want to see any needles and they did not let me see any needles. And they were very calming to me. So this was going on. This was happen. You have to see the dentist first before you go see the orthodontist to get the braces. But my dentist does the ones with the trays. I didn't want to do that because I knew if I popped those trays out, I was not popping those trays back in. So after this, of the cleaning and everything that was going on, I ended up going to see the orthodontist, and that's the person that puts the braces on. So when I went there, they checked my mouth and everything was a go. So I saved my money. I wasn't really sure if I was going to get braces. So I went in March of 2021, and we're in November now. I'm 8 months in. So when I went, they were like, "Hey, let's get this started, and you can leave a deposit." So I saved up $1,000 just for my dental stuff. So I ended up giving them the deposit. They had put the braces on, the top brackets, and then I had to go back a month later and put the bottom braces on. So my payments were going to be like $260 a month, but it's really up to you. So my whole thing was $6,000 for my braces to be put on, and like I said, I put $1,000 deposit down, so my monthly payments are like $260 something, but I always just pay like $300 or $500. I'm almost done paying for them, so I'll get my braces removed next year sometime, like maybe in September. But when you have braces, people are gonna laugh. They're gonna laugh because you're older and you have braces on. But you know, people's opinions is like assholes. Everybody's got them. So if you want to do it for yourself, just go ahead and do it. But like I said, I wanted to do something for myself. And no, every month when you go and get your braces done, everybody thinks that you're getting your wire retightened. No, the wire comes out of your mouth and a fresh wire is put in. And yes, it is tight, but it's not a pain that you can't get over. Yes, your mouth will be sore, but you will get over it. It is not like the end of the world coming. And I like to eat. So when I get my wire put on, the new wire, it's like 2-3 days my mouth is really sore. Like the first day, I usually eat before I go there, like a big meal, so I'm full. And by the time I get out and go home and take an ibuprofen or rinse with salt water, I'm fine. So like I said, you want to do something for yourself, just do it for yourself. And I went to the dollar store and just ran into these little scope things. I love these. I'm telling you, you better go to the dollar store and grab you a couple of these. It's like the little toothbrush. It's like really hard, but you don't need any water with this. I always have me a bottle of water, just rinse my mouth out. But to clean everything, when you have braces, you absolutely positively have to keep these teeth cleaned at all times, because the wire that's in the tooth is a special wire. It wants to stay straight. So when it's in your mouth, your teeth are all, zigzag up in there. So the wire is bent. So it is pulling to straighten. So if you have things in between your teeth, it's not going to be a good thing. It's going to be tender in there. And you don't want to leave things in between your teeth. You want to make sure you get all that out. So yeah, I got these Crest Scope little toothbrush things, and it's got the pick on there. I love these. These are really good. So AJ, if you watching this video, AJ works at my job. Make sure you get some of these from the dollar store. And they also had these at the dollar store too. These little brush things. Now they got these name brand ones, and it was only $1. You can like just put these in your purse. These are my favorite little things. Okay, I'm gonna show you again so you can know when you go to the dollar store. They over there. And $1. These are like, awesome. Just to have, throw them in your purse, throw them in your little plastic bag or whatever. But anyway, that's all for today. I hope I answered a couple of questions. This was just a little update and a little chit-chat talk about adult braces. If you're thinking about getting them, you have any questions for me, just like, comment, subscribe, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, everybody, thank you. Have a great holiday. Everyone be safe out there. And don't eat too much of that turkey and dressing. Okay, Bye and be blessed.